We practice at an arena and we practice backstage, and it's just really busy. We're trying to find time in between his sound check and his show. So there's like a good 2 hours probably every day that we get to really go hard. But
That's awesome.
he's really busy.
But
And
excuse me, when you get to see Vanilla Ice in concert like 5 times in 1 week.
Oh
yeah, who gets to do that?
For these guys out here, you
just
don't
when
be
you
kidding
think
me, right?
she's danced enough, you know, turn around and during the show she's dancing and just having a blast. This girl loves to dance, and I love that about her. And whether it's on the TV or not or anywhere, she's always dancing. It's so cool.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, you've done a bit of dancing in your time, right? And tonight is about a party. This theme of this really is a party. I mean, you're a pop culture icon. You've been partying for so long. Define what makes a good party for you and how you're going to bring that to the D floor. Last question.
Good party is good people. If you can be in the middle of the desert and have a blast with the right group of people. So it starts with the right group of people and the right music, of course. Then you throw the environment in there and you can just amplify the whole party and take it to orbit.
All right, well, the alarm you're hearing means that you guys have to go. You have to go right now. We're getting pulled away by the floor managers.
Okay,
thank you for making time for these fans, though. Look.
Thank you guys so much. Please vote for us. A double elimination tomorrow. We don't want to go home.
Yeah, please.
So please
You've
vote
got to
for
make
us.
sure that you vote,
we
guys.
Love you.
Thank you
guys
Thanks,
so much.
Whitney.
Please wash off your face. Just kidding. It's awesome, but I'm scared.
No, Shana was very scared, I must say. She was a little nervous. All right, thanks, bro. Always a pleasure. You're going to kill it tonight. At DWTS All Access, of course, let us know who's your favorite, who's going to do the best tonight, who's going to be going home tomorrow, who do you want to send your love to? Let us know at DWTS All Access. And, of course, they are so right. Now more than ever is the time to vote. And I guess we've got to get straight back into it with Amber. And what we're seeing now with Max in their story is about what happened last week. And maybe that a comment from Julianne might have sort of thrown her a little bit. How do you not let the judges' comments kind of get under your skin and sort of throw you, I guess?
I think the judges they're people like anybody else, and I think that they, you know, they don't mean us any malicious harm. They don't mean to really bring us down in a negative way. I think everything is always constructive. Then that said, I do think that they say things that they don't really mean. I don't think in this particular instance, I think that Julianne said anything wrong. I think it was perhaps, in my opinion, just misinterpreted, but I understand that how it could have been that way. That's just my opinion. I don't think that it was meant in the way that Amber took it, but I do understand that you know, it's hard to put yourself out there on Dancing with the Stars when you're maybe not as comfortable as obviously a professional dancer. So
well, I absolutely agree, and I think Julianne did apologise, and I think that what she wanted to do was sort of just comment on what she was seeing, and I don't think it was taken in the right way.
I mean, it absolutely wasn't meant in the way that I think that it was suggested. But so, you know, she's a very classic woman, and she's gonna, you know, set it right in the media and say sorry.
Certainly, and I think that the important thing is for Amber to pick herself back up and hit this one out of the park. We're seeing her performance now. So what do you think of this dance, and what should we be looking for when it comes to Argentine tango?
I think that this dance is going to be so much more classic. It is more classic than the salsa. It's less. It's even more sexy, but it's more of a what you don't see than what you see. That's how I like to think of the Argentine tango. It's very suggestive. It's classy though, and that's the most important part. Is it's under danced. So less is more in the Argentine tango, and I think that this is going to be so much more appropriate to Amber, and she's absolutely nailing this. I've never seen her look so confident. She looks like she's been performing this dance. Wow. But I mean, it's part of Zumanity, and it's a burlesque show. And I think that this really does embody a burlesque dance. So hats off to Max.
Yeah, and I think if anyone can really...
absolutely perfect
absolutely,
for this.
You're so right. If anyone can really lift that sexiness up and just drop it on us, and most importantly, the public, you know, I think that they're going to see this and go, wow, this is her in her element.
Well, yeah, and I think that she said before she really wanted to own her body, and there are so many people out there that would wish to be Max right now dancing with her, because She is a gorgeous woman, and she just did that so proud. So I'm really proud of Amber, and I think that she completely nailed it right then.
Well, look, we're getting a
That
lot
was
of
her
support
dance, don't you think?
from
That
you
was her
guys as
dance.
well. So thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, everyone that's sending in love for Amber. And I think that, if anything, letting yourself be vulnerable and sort of letting us know what you feel is never a bad thing when it comes to these guys.
It's never a bad thing to the show, because, like, at the end of the day, it's 2016 now. The more you open up, the more you give, the more people are gonna more honest, but I mean really honest and genuine and not fake. People see that, you know. We're not robots. We can see when somebody's being really honest. We can see when someone's not really being true, and so come out here, just expect to be yourself, and expect people to love you, because, you know, it's human nature to root for each other, and that's what I love about the show. And I'm really happy with that from Amber. I think she did a magic job, and I just can't stop staring at her. Look at her, she's gorgeous.
She is absolutely gorgeous,
She's
and I think her and Juliana are having a moment right now where she's like, if I misunderstood, Amber's saying, I'm really sorry, and I take it all back. So yeah, I think there's love there again.
Absolutely, yeah. I think both ladies are very classy, so I think it was a misunderstanding. And it happens, you know.
Yeah.
It totally happens.
Okay, I think.
But there was nothing to be ashamed about in
I
that
know,
dance
and
or
I
last
think
week's.
that you can let those sort of things get in the way sometimes, and what she did right there was push all of that aside and nail that performance.
Don't, ladies and gentlemen, whatever people say to you that's negative, if someone says something that's malicious, don't take that on board, because you really do carry it with you. Just don't. It doesn't mean anything. What does that mean to you? Are you going to stop believing them because they said that? No, you're not. You're going to not believe them, so don't carry it with you. Just brush it off. Go, oh well.
Shake it
so
off.
What? Shake it off.
It's very true, and I think Amber will be very happy with these scores that she's going to get, because
Yes,
she has improved dramatically, I think, from last week.
I think I would give that, I think, a solid 7. I wouldn't even be surprised at all if there was some 8s in there. I think maybe an 8 actually. I think are we going to see 8s from that?
Well, what we've got to remember, of course, guys, if you are just joining us, tomorrow is a double elimination. That's right. And Amber is towards the bottom of the leaderboard. So it's really important that if you are a fan of Amber and you want to throw some love her way, you've got to vote.
Yeah, it's all about picking up the phone. You know, you can watch and you can be a massive fan and really support. But